You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
Miss Teyana Taylor.
TT!
Welcome back.
What's happening?
Is my fake claps playing in the background?
Yes, it's playing in the
We
background.
can drop clues, bombs for you and everything.
Hey.
I was hoping Junie was going to be up here, too.
Junie's knocked out.
Oh.
Who watches the baby? You got a nanny?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Keep it in the family. You know, Junie usually come with us everywhere, but it's way too early and it's snow. It's too much.
Too much to get her out.
Too much.
First things first, let's see those nails.
Oh, your nails got to be flawless all the time
Now
now
they
since you
have
got
to be.
Junie B
I know,
nails
right?
Tell us
in
about
Harlem.
your nail shop, man.
Yo, the nail shop is lit. It's great.
90s theme?
Yes.
Why?
Because, you know, I love the 90s, and I feel like that was a time where people really embraced nails, no matter what shape, size, length.
How you know? You was born in the 90s.
Listen, I appreciate it. You know, because I was one of them kids that was like, I was too grown. Not in a bad way, but I was just like, all up in my mom's mouth. Her nails always stayed done. I remember one time I had a friend, actually, I was like 12, and her nails was like this long. I remember my mom was trying to cut them off, and it was so funny because she had acrylic nails, and I was like,
They're not going to work. Remember the SWV nails back in the day?
Never understood how she wiped her ass. I used to always wonder how Coco wiped. I used to always wonder that.
probably had a scoop.
And I think even as a woman, you know, when your nails aren't done, you feel like not complete. Like if it's like a real thing where if you look at somebody's nails and their nails look crazy, you're like, it looks a
make
little.
you, like walk around like this.
Exactly.
No,
like
but the nail salon is like, it's doing great.
You better
I'm
talk
just
to that mic.
happy. Huh? Oh. Come on, a bitch tired. Come on. Shit. Okay.
She got a lot going on.
Some beat down to the ground, okay? I'm tired.
They got you running around doing promo for the reality show, I'm sure?
Yes, I'm trying to be doing promo for this album. That's what I'm trying to be doing.
You was just whispering to me about leaking a song. Why you ain't leak it? Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that? My
Damn,
bad.
shut your
dumbass up.
It's called the whisper for a reason.
Oh, my fault.
Exactly.
Damn.
But we would appreciate that. What you holding on to it for? Label drama still?
Nah, you know what's crazy? It's actually not drama. We're in a good place. They're ready to, release. It's just, it's that moment where it's getting closer and closer, and you're like, okay, what we doing? When we doing it? What's up? What's popping?
Is there a date yet or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
The timing is good though, because you have the nail salon, then you have the show coming out on VH1, and then the album comes out. So it kind of all lines everything up.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see the process of making the album on the show.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about that.
Is Kanye more actively involved?
He is.
Okay.
He's actually producing the whole album.
All right.
It's done already.
That's
though,
another
right?
reason why I couldn't leak a song. I'm like,
Oh.
damn, he produced it.
He produced
Oh,
it.
he
Shit, I'm
produced the
like,
whole
in trouble.
joint?
Yeah, the whole album.
So I remember after the Fade video dropped, Kanye was like, yo, I got to stand closer to Teyana. He was like, I really want to stand next to a black woman. This was literally 2 years ago. When was that? 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So since that point, he's been like really actively involved?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you go to, where is he filming? I mean, I'm recording in like Wisconsin or in the mountains somewhere.
Oh, baby, I got a kid. They have fun up in the mountains. My album is almost done. My album is almost done. You know me though. I give my people space. Like I'm not really like a nag. Like I don't need to really be there as long as I'm getting my album done.
Mm-hmm.
And he keeps sending the fire beats. Like we lit, we good. Like I don't have to physically. Be
Okay,
there.
yeah, because some people have different processes. So he can just send you the beats. You go to the studio,
Send me
you
the
pick
beat
a
or
beat.
send me the song,
Mhm.
whatever it is, and I'm gonna get it done.
What's your
But
sound on
I
this?
don't think sitting around really helps.
What's your sound on this album? Is it more up tempo? Is it more crossover? Is it hood? Because you go every different direction.
That's the good thing about this album. It's really like, for me, it's a little bit of everything. Like it's hitting everything. I'm still not, I'm not a big like up tempo girl, so like we still trying to find it as far as up tempos. But it's good. I'm talking about everything, like everything. Being a mom, a wife, everything I've been through. Even with my struggles with the label back then, and talking a little bit about everything.
You think they dropped the ball on the last album? Of course they did.
Yes,
That
I
was
do
a
think they
pretty
dropped the ball.
good album, too.
Absolutely.
It was a solid album.
Yeah, that was a pretty
It
good
a solid
album.
I thought Put Your Love on Me should have been a hit.
True.
What do you think they did wrong?
You know what I think it was? They just really didn't have, like, Seven didn't get the backing that it really deserved, like the push that it really deserved. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really think it's any right way of doing it if you're not going to do it. It's either you're going to do it or you're not, you know? And like 7 is one of them albums that I, like when Fade came out, like I was on Instagram like, that whole 7 album. Like if I could re-release that album, I would like re-release it because it's such a solid body of work, you know? But the good thing is that the right people heard it, you know, and my fans that supported it. It was good. It just needed a little bit more
support.
Of a push.
Do you feel like they didn't really believe until after everything that went down with Teyana Taylor?
No, I think they believed because in the process of, you know, playing the records, like everybody was on board. I just don't know what happens when it's actually time to do the shit. You know, I definitely think that Fade really was like, okay, all right. Maybe it probably was really Junie.
You think?
The baby?
I popped Junie out, snapped back right
Daughters
quick.
all blessings,
Like,
though. Daughters all
sure
blessings.
bro, because I mean, when I was pregnant, I remember when I called you, it was just, I was scared I wasn't really like, I was on tour with Chris. I didn't tell anybody on tour, like besides, you know, my mom, my close family, my friends, but I didn't tell a label. Like I didn't know, like I was scared. I was like, I don't want niggas treating me differently. Like we ain't got time for all that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like to have Junie still tour and then go back on tour probably like 2 weeks postpartum. It
2
was
weeks?
just amazing, yeah.
That's crazy. 2
Yeesh.
weeks after? That's amazing.
Now, it was a time you said you ate everything, you didn't hit the gym. You still telling that lie?
Nigga.
Teyana, Teyana, this is a sign for you to move closer to the mic, please.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
We gotta hear you now.
He's holding up a sign like, move closer to the mic.
Are you hitting the gym now?
No.
Still not?
Listen, I have a fitness program, a dance fitness program called Fade to Fit.
Okay.
Come on, let me tag my shit. I got Fade to Fit, you know, and it is a dance fitness video. And the whole point of it is because surprisingly, people don't believe in when I say I get very intimidated by the gym. I don't want to lift weights. I already got brolic arms. I lift any weights. It's quiet for me. You feel me? Like I don't want to. It's very intimidating because like my body is naturally, you know, athletic.
Diesel.
Exactly. It's like
right.
niggas mad diesel in here. Like I ain't really trying to imagine me lifting up a weight. That's you know. So I just
Lifting
dance.
Junie's like lifting weights, probably.
For real. Like holding her and carrying her and playing with her, chasing her. That's a workout. But the dance fitness is really for people that want to just get right. And you don't have to feel like you have to be in the gym or now you got to like, what am I going to wear to cover up? I don't want to be. Because there be niggas in the gym that's really doing the most. Niggas is jumping from bar to bar, mad extra with it for the gram. And it's just like, I don't want to be a part of that. Like,
But you were just maintaining at this point. What about for
it's
the?
just dance.
What about the person who wants to actually lose weight? Would that work for them?
The Fade to Fitness.
It's like
Sign up,
aerobics.
fadetofit.com. Subscribe, baby. Submit to get fit. Submit to get fit. You're going to be just fine.
It's like having fun while you work out.
Exactly. But it's also feeling sexy and a comfort and comfortable in your own space. Like you can plug it up to your Apple TV and just watch it from home and you don't even have to leave.
Right.
You ain't got to get dressed. You ain't got to put on your waist trainer. You ain't got to do none of that. You just stay home.
And if you're traveling and you're in a hotel, you probably could just
and
go
you
on.
can do it anywhere. And that was the whole point of it.
I've always respected the fact that you have never gone crazy. Like, you know,
I know, right?
yeah, 'cause, you know, you started off real young, but you always just been respectful. You don't be out here wilding out. Now you a mom and you a wife and you like carry yourself very well. How have you been able to maintain?
I don't know. Maybe it's the Harlem in me. You already know we too cool for school. You know, I'm just like, I don't really know. Like,
Plus,
I
having your
think-
mom there too probably is helpful.
Yeah.
I can't believe she's a grandmother now.
I know, right? Ooh,
Yeah.
Granny
grandma.
Nikki.
Yeah, grandma.
Fine ass
Granny
grandma though.
Nikki.
Watch your mouth.
But you,
Remember what
that's what I'm saying all the time. Every time I
Watch
come
your
here, I'm
mouth.
about to set it on you.
What?
You ain't say it like
Fine-ass
fine. You said like
grandma.
fine ass grandma. It's different the way you said it.
Hey, Miss Nikki.
See, that's the way you
fine.
said it. That's
But
the way
no,
you said
on a
it.
conversation of Miss Nikki, that is like besides my personal like of why, but like my mom, like a lot of people has always tried to bring her down, especially with her being my manager and you know what they say about momagers or you know different things like that. And she always stood strong. She was always my comfort zone. Always kept me in the right direction. Like I've always based a lot of my decisions like, what would Nikki Taylor do? You know what I'm saying? Like so it's like I have that Nikki Taylor in me. You know, so it's like I don't know, just watching her growing up. That's why I love the 90s so much. Like just with style, like she's my style inspiration. Like she always knew how to dress. Always knew all the dope records. Like she could have, if she was a DJ, she would have broke all the dope records.
Mhm.
Like I could see her like working at the Breakfast Club like in the 90s.
And then just the morals and values and integrity people had
Exactly.
back then. You have that.
Exactly.
You have that now.
Yeah.
How you keep everything together with hubby in Sacramento, your nail shop here, you on tour, you doing an
The
album,
acting,
the baby,
because you've been doing a lot of acting too.
Yes,
as
acting,
well.
videos.
LA.
How do you keep it all together?
Child, I'm trying to keep it together. It's it's a lot, you know, but I think that balance is very, very important.
Mhm.
You know, balance and communication and having understanding, because it gets tough, you know,
Mhm.
with me traveling quite naturally. Junie gets to be with me more because their schedule, you know, don't really like allow, you know, kids, and that's all understandable,
Mhm.
you know. But literally any day I get off, I go to him.
Mhm.
I don't care how tired I am, what it is I gotta do, I gotta make it happen.
Mhm.
And the Sacramento trade was actually convenient because I was filming Hit the Floor in LA, and it's like a 45-minute flight.
Oh.
So that was convenient, like
Mhm.
super convenient. So I was excited about that.
Is he on the album? Because I know Iman is now also taking his music career a lot more seriously.
Yeah, he's taking it a lot more serious. But he's not on the album.
How you ain't
He's-
give your man a 16 on the album?
No, I mean if he want to, but I mean right now he really like, even though he on his rapping shit heavy, he's really focused on just getting well and finally
Getting better,
sitting
right.
down. You know what I'm saying? Like you know he'll
Yeah.
get injured and still want to play, and I'm like, babe, sit down.
I read that somewhere. He said he's gonna sit down and really heal his
Yeah,
body before he
yeah.
goes back up.
Yeah, so it's like now we'll have like a longer summer. We'll have, you know, some more time off for him to really just sit down, because in the summertime he work out in the summertime. He takes no days off,
Mhm.
and you can't get better like that.
You think he
know?
still loves it?
Yeah, without a doubt. That's why he's so passionate and so emotional about it, because you know a lot of people be for the money, or they be for the, you know, be for the bag, but he really just want to play ball.
Were you surprised when he got traded when they went from Cleveland to Sacramento?
Nah, that the whole team was kind of like shifting a little bit.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna front. At that point, I missed him so much. Junie missed him so much.
Mhm.
When I heard anything was gonna be closer to Cali, I was like, I can't wait. When? What's going on? What's going? He was like, yeah, I'm coming to Sac. It was lit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Cleveland to death. They showed us so much love, but they ain't got no straight through flights, baby. Like, come on, imagine like when I had to like literally fly to Cleveland from LA. Never a straight through
Yeah,
flight.
go to Atlanta and then there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good thing we got a crib in Atlanta, because I was stopping in Atlanta, get some rest, then hop on another flight. But it's just like that was a lot on my body with doing Hit the Floor and having to dance and know my lines, have rehearsal, have the baby, be a wife, be a daughter.
Why you ain't fly private? Y'all got the bag?
Fly private, first of all, let me say something. You keep the bag. This is how you stay rich.
That's how artists get break.
Okay.
Broke,
Flying
man.
private for
Stay
no-
rich
That private
when you're
expensive.
cheap.
Mhm.
Not even that. It's not about a look. As long as I got a good first class seat, I'm fine.
There you
Junie
go.
get her own first class seat. She too heavy to be on a bitch lap. Okay? So listen, she got her first class seat. I got mine. That's it. That's the best way to go. I'm not spending 30 racks on a private jet.
Yep.
The only time I spend on a private jet is if it's like Cleveland to New York, or like Atlanta to Cleveland. Like, we'll do that. But that's like, you know,
If it's like
I'm not
12 of
spending
y'all,
30
we all
racks.
chip in. Let's all get a jet.
my
Yeah,
friends don't chip in. But, it's not an issue, because like, you know, you got the little jet companies that, you know,
Right.
give you a little discount, but
Yeah, they
I
got like
can
the
tell you
Uber
now.
jets now, right?
exactly.
And then we're like, yo,
yeah.
just post us, and then we'll give you a free one free ride or something
Yeah, they
like
don't
that.
do the free shit on the jets, but they'll do
They did offer
a
that to
cute
me.
discount. Oh, bitch, take that. Plug me in. But no, seriously, like, I'm not spending 30 racks on no private
I
flight.
can't blame you.
Mm.
That's a
I got a
waste of
kid.
money. Yeah,
You damn
got
right.
Like, my
businesses you
baby is,
running.
I can spend 30 racks on Judy like in 5 minutes. Like,
Mm.
why would I spend that on a private jet? It's never that deep for us to have a whole plane.
Mhm.
It's just not that deep. I ain't trying to look cool for nobody.
Now, are you at that point where you want Amon to retire because you want that more stability as a family?
No.
Mm.
I want us to continue to find balance. You know what I'm saying? I want us both to be in a position to where, God forbid, any one of us lose it all, we good,
Right.
regardless. He lose it all, we still good. I lose it all, we still good. At the end of the day, we have families to provide for, you know, a beautiful baby, staff that's believed in us since day one. You know what I'm saying? Like, we cut ties and we cut it all off. It's just a selfish decision all around.
Now, how did the family show come about? What made y'all want to do that?
VH1 reached out to us. They wanted to give us a show. Of course, Iman was not feeling it in the beginning, but I'm just like, I think it would be a good idea because he does so much like what we both, even when I was pregnant, we did a lot of like just community service, you know, just voluntarily like. And I was like, people need to see this, you know what I'm saying? Like all they see is like they want to know more. So I was open to that.
Was the NBA skeptical about it? Because I know they're very cautious about their players doing TV and stuff. Were they like, we got to talk about this?
Nah, they were supportive. Everything that was happening in our lives, the shit needed a show. Even with just having Junie on the bathroom floor, it was like thing after thing after thing after thing, and it was just like we want to know more. Like they never really know the full story. It's just like
I think it's
Yeah,
great.
I've heard that
great.
too. I want to know that too. Was you did you opt to have it on the floor? Like you was having a natural childbirth or?
no.
Okay.
Nigga, I didn't have a choice. Childbirth.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
that was. Junie was a month early, and it's crazy. They had just had a game in Boston, and it was snowing real bad, so they didn't get in the house till like 2:00 in the morning. And I was just like, we had a big ass beanbag in the living room, and I was just laying on the beanbag crying like, what? So I'm on the phone with my mom. She's calling. This is her favorite story. She can tell all the other stuff, but she on the phone with Iman, telling him like, is any discharges? What's going on? Just worrying. We were all supposed to go to Atlanta, so it was like if I would have waited and went to Atlanta, I probably would have had Junie on the plane.
So where were you?
Like,
Was in
that's
LA
how
at the
painful it
time?
was. I was in Cleveland.
Cleveland.
At the time, and this whole time I'm assuming that I was in labor and didn't even know it.
Right.
Like I just thought I had to go to the bathroom.
So you thought your water
Child.
broke and you thought you was just
No,
peeing
the
a
water
lot?
didn't break. I thought I was just peeing a lot, and I thought I had to, take a number 2.
Right.
Was it
I didn't
painful?
realize I was just pushing the whole time.
Were you in pain doing that?
No, like
So
it
that's
was.
You wasn't in
kinda, actually,
pain?
No,
that's
the only
kind of
pain.
great.
No.
No.
When Junie actually came out, I was so in shock. Like I just knew that the pair of shoulders was about to come out of my vagina. I didn't know what to do. I was like,
You
Ah.
are a G.
like for real. I was just like, but I didn't know that the shoulders, like little baby body, is like squirmy or whatever.
yeah,
so,
yeah.
but the pain that I was having was coming like every 5 minutes. Like it was just these sharp pains. And I didn't understand what it was.
Contractions.
Contraction.
Right, but I had my what to expect app and everything. I'm a tomboy,
You
so
still
me,
think it's 4 more weeks. You still think you got 4 more weeks.
yeah,
Right.
like me being pregnant is the funniest thing in the world because I'm not the girliest of the girliest. So
Well, you do have a
When this
vagina
was-
and everything else, all the right equipment.
I know,
Yes.
but still, like me, I'm still playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, I told you we should have went to the hospital. Like, mind you, that day I was cooking, I was lifting couches. It was all types of things that was going on that
Right.
day.
The
And
couches at 8 months?
yes, I was. I guess it's called nesting.
Wow.
So I was like nesting. I was moving, and I was just had all this energy. Honey, Iman said he sent London to get the car. He's like, the car's downstairs. The car's downstairs. I said, baby, I ain't making that.
Why not?
Oh, so you knew
I
the
got
baby was
my
coming.
ass on the floor. No, my water broke on the toilet. As soon as my mom said, do she have any discharge? Did the water break? I swear to God, 2 seconds later, it broke. I got so scared because I just knew I'm one of them type of niggas. I knew I was getting an epidural. I was gonna have Monica sing to me. That's Junie's godmother. I was gonna have her sing to
Somebody
me.
got to pray, hold your
Right,
hand.
for real. I was gonna have my nana come and pray. Like we had this all planned out that this is what it was gonna be.
Right.
I had no shame. Girl, you going natural? No, bitch. I'm getting epidural. I'm about to sit down, get this shot in my back. All this.
Right,
I had
right.
it all prepared. So for me, out of all people to have a natural,
But
birth
that's
was
amazing
crazy.
because that's kind of preferable. A lot of people don't want to have an epidural, but then it's so painful they end up having to. So it's
But how
got
about this? My app said, "Don't worry, your water break. You can still be in labor. Don't look into the movies. You know the movies. Your water break, and you have the baby.
Right.
My water broke, and I had the baby.
Immediately?
water
How long?
broke.
How long? How
Nigga,
long?
the water broke, and I went like this, and I felt her hair.
Oh
baby
my
there.
goodness.
Like it was
That's
that. Like it was
amazing.
like a
I went to shot.
movie.
And what did he do?
I think you were
He
missing
was
something.
panicking. I swear.
Gotta panic.
So I'm like walking like this.
You're walking with the head coming
Look,
out.
I was on the toilet.
Oh
Nigga had
my
to get
God.
up. I
Ain't
wasn't
nobody
gonna have my baby in the
Amon
toilet.
didn't put his hands down if the baby
He
was
didn't
falling
could've
out?
slid right
I
out.
said, "Hey, bro." I went. I felt the hair, but
Oh, my
when I
goodness.
tell you, Junie must have been. She was like,
Get
she
me
must have
out.
been- for real, because I could not even walk. So I had to just
She wanted to
collapse
help you
on
move
the
the
floor.
couch.
Yes, I had to collapse on the floor, and I said, "I told you we should have went to the hospital." He called. They got the whole 911 call. He called and he literally delivered Junie, but Junie's head was already out.
Right.
So did they tell him
So-
what to do, or he just was like, "I'm just gonna catch"?
Honestly, by the
should be able to
time
catch
they
that
got on the
pass.
phone with him, like you'll hear him crying in the background. He already had Junie in his hands.
Wow.
Like Junie was not playing around. First her head was out. She looking around like this.
What's up? What's popping? What's happening?
Wait, no, but
For
wait.
real, like, she was like,
we gonna do this nail salon or what?
Afterbolt,
No, but that's
all
what I'm
that.
telling you. I'm about to get into that.
All right,
This
go
is
ahead.
just the head right
This
now.
is crazy.
This is the head right now. She's just like, not crying, eyes wide open though. Like, he was like, babe, all right, you gotta push. Okay, go. All the shit he's seeing in the movie. I'm like, boy, your ass should have had me in the hospital when I told you I was in some pain the first time.
So when you
I'm
call
sitting
mama,
there.
who you call first, mama or 911?
It was so, nobody was on the phone yet. 911 was on the phone.
Okay.
But like, say we were on the floor, his phone was up here. So the guy's like, hello, I can't hear you. Hello. He's like, man,
I'm delivering
like,
a baby.
Baby's here.
my baby's
So
in
go
my...
ahead, finish this
You
story. This
hear
is good.
one scream. Junie, it was like an episode of Martin. Like, she just literally like shot out.
Right.
And she was not crying because at first I wanted to push her back inside. I couldn't get past what these shoulders was going to do to my vagina.
Oh my goodness.
I just knew a bit these shoulders, like, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
and that was what scared me. I used to always make jokes like, yo, what's going to happen when it's time for these shoulders to come out? Like,
Right.
mind you, I was so scared. But on a serious note, the reason why it's emotional because even when you hit a 911 call, I really thought that I could have died. I could have bled to death.
Absolutely.
That umbilical cord could have been wrapped around her neck.
Neck, yeah.
Mm.
When I tell you, everything was so perfect.
Mm.
Everything. Like, I think I was in so much shock that it didn't even hurt when she was actually born.
Wow.
Like, I was in shock. The only person that was crying was Iman.
Mm.
And it was just me and Junie looking at each other like,
Hey.
Oh, she's special. Then I always hear when you have a baby and it don't cause you no pain, the child gonna be really
That means
special.
you're ready for another one.
okay, baby, I don't know about all that. Because I don't think I'm going to get lucky.
Right,
As
you
lucky
might.
as the first time. Like,
Mhm.
but it was just like, that changed my world.
Wow.
Like,
Immediately.
forever. And mind you, it was like a movie because 5 minutes after that, like when he was like wrapper in a towel, we had to tie the umbilical cord with some headphones. Like, it
What?
was crazy.
Did he cut it? He
yeah.
cut the umbilical cord at home?
We had to tie it with thing. We didn't have no scissors, so we had to tie it with the
Beats
with
by
like
Dre
some Beats by
headphones.
Dre headphones. For real, with some Beats by Dre headphones.
Right.
Mind you, London, my assistant is downstairs in the car waiting the whole time. But that's how I knew it was God because it was just like it was really meant for that moment to just be the three of us.
Right.
She come back upstairs, she crying, Junie in my hands, Iman crying. Like they literally, the ambulance came in like 5 minutes later. It was really like a movie. Like, you know the
Wow.
movie, like when you kill somebody, like the good guy kill a bad guy, and then all the cops come at the end, and it's just
Yeah.
like, nigga,
It's
where
like
was
that.
you at when all this was going down?
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was like
Mm.
everybody came right after it happened, and it was just.
I know she came
That's
upstairs
beautiful.
like, wait a minute, you had the baby already?
Cause
I'm
she
the
was
cut.
in the car thinking like, oh, we about to go to the hospital. It's lit, and it was like, nah, I'm not making that. He had the slippers and everything. I was like, nah.
Miss Nikki, is she missing something?
He said,
That's how it
Mama
went
said,
down?
No, that is how it went.
Okay. Put her on the microphone, Envy.
Within a 10-minute span.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She was
Wow.
there because
That's ideal.
Mom texted me at 6:32 a.m. and said,
story.
"Mom, how long does this false labor normally last?" And then he called me and was like, "Never mind, we see discharge. We're going to the hospital." At 6:42, he texted me a picture of Teyana holding Junie.
Never
Wow.
mind. The baby's here.
Wow.
For real.
Wow.
And I'm so, like, what if we would have got on that flight? Imagine them. They had a 6 a.m. flight. They got in the car and drove to Cleveland from New York.
Wow.
Because that's how crazy it was. And Junie was just, she didn't cry at all.
Wow.
Mind you, she came a month early, so she was technically a preemie.
Preemie. Mm-hmm.
So they had her in the little, that box.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it broke my heart.
Right.
But she was such a trooper. Like, she really be just trooping it out. Like, it's just, it's amazing.
Yeah, my second daughter was born a month early.
Really?
Yeah. That's a scary
Yeah,
feeling
if
because, you know, I don't know
to
anything.
that mic, Tiana.
You don't know
I
anything.
wasn't saying nothing that time.
No, you were a second ago.
So you like, she got all her organs? You just making sure, like, everything good, everything there?
Especially when they got to put the little goggles on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. The lay with the blue light, and it was just.
So when's the next one coming?
Baby, let me get this album out first.
That's the next baby.
That's
That's
the
what I'm
next
saying.
baby.
I feel like Junie was that was my golden child.
Mhm.
That was my good luck charm. Like I really feel like Junie is what really turned everything up next level because I think like it was an inspiration to just women all around,
Mhm.
you know, and it showed that we really are superwomen. We show every day that we're superwomen, you know, but you know, to have Junie get right back to work,
Mhm.
and just, you know, embracing motherhood and embracing everything that comes with it. You know, that was a change for my body.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like people be like, oh my God, how'd you snap back so perfectly? And it was like, that was a change for me. Like even like physically, my body felt different. I get more tired. Like I get tired quicker.
Mhm.
one shot, I'm like, okay, y'all, good night. I'm beat down. I'm always beat down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just.
Because you're working. You're a wife. You're a mom. Like, those are full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Kanye probably treats you different, too, because he probably looks at you different because he understands what mothers have to go through because he got kids and he see it with Kim, so he probably treats you different. Like, I can't waste that time.
Yeah. No, I it's definitely like that motherly respect.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for Teyana Iman, where does that show start? When the show comes on, like, what point of your life? How old is Junie? When did you guys start filming? What's the first?
I want to say Junie was like, how old am I? Like 6, 7 months? 8? No, she was walking yet? Nah, she was crawling. Yeah, she was like 7, 8 months, so she was barely talking. Now, Junie can call you by name,
Chatterbox.
full blown. Yo, don't stop talking.
Tape everything, record everything.
Stop.
They grow so
I be
fast.
trying, but Junie's petty because when she see the phone go up, she be like,
She stops.
it's like, yeah, she knows, and she just be like, girl, no, no. But like Junie she's so smart. She's just like everything, man, everything.
And I know you have to think like later on she'll look back at the show after the show airs and when she gets older and see herself on a show on VH1.
Like she's so supportive. It's like I'll be crying and she'll be like, "Mommy, what's wrong? Like what's the matter? Don't cry, mommy. What's the matter?" And
How old is
it's
she?
Like, 2.
Does it make you appreciate your mom more?
Yes. I've always appreciated my mom, but the moment I found out that I was pregnant, right, Mom, the first thing I texted her, I was like, baby, I had to drop the news and drop how, like, you know, how appreciative I was of her, because just the pregnancy period was, you know, it was a lot.
How did you find out you was pregnant?
Trying to think. Oh, I was in Houston, and I was looking real cute. My skin was glowing. Mind you, I already had big breasts, so they was swollen on top of that. I had the knockers. It was lit. I was like, wait, what's going on? Like, my body was looking crazy. I was getting a little thick. I was like, oh, Lord. I looked good, but I was feeling sick. And one of my close friends, Justin, he's a DJ out in Houston. And I couldn't drink that day, none of that. They was all drinking. Everybody was lit. It was my dancer's birthday. He had some Alfredo pasta, and he was like, yo, T, you know you my nigga, right? I was like, yeah, I love you, but oh my God. Like, and I love Alfredo pasta. I couldn't eat the Alfredo pasta. The smell of it, I didn't understand what was going on. And I just like threw up later that night, and I was just like, okay, what is going on? So I get back to Cleveland. I was like, let me take a pregnancy test. I took it. She said I was pregnant. Your mom was on the toilet. I was like so excited at the same time though that I didn't mean to ruin the moment with like giving it to him while he was on the toilet, but I was just so excited. I didn't know.
Oh, y'all in love.
He's
If you on the
taking the shit
toilet,
and you
if
show
you
him
taking
a
a shit,
was
you
like
in the
this.
bathroom, y'all in love.
He's like, this is how he sitting on the toilet. He was like, babe, we're pregnant. You really had to do what I was on the toilet though? But we're pregnant. He just kept looking at me. We still got the pregnancy test and everything. We got the pregnancy test. We got the scissors that cut her umbilical cord. We got the headphones. Yeah, it was amazing.
So how soon did y'all start being in the bathroom with each other taking shits?
That's what I wanna
special.
get
That was
back
right
to.
away.
That's special.
I think that was
Does he come in
really
when
what
you're
went
on the
next.
toilet, or do you-
Yeah.
But what?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing never that important.
I think
It is. If he getting ready, if we wake up in the morning and I gotta lay it down, and he
gotta
gotta
shower.
Yeah, he gotta shower. It is what it is. That steam should poof it away. I
That's
don't
the
know.
sign of a great relationship when y'all could be in the bathroom and know that each other take shits and not have to hide and be like.
One thing that I've never had to do, Iman, is ever hide anything, which you will see actually in the first episode. I just
I hope y'all not
watched
shitting
it.
in the first episode.
I watched it. I got the stocking cap on, and you know when you wear wigs, you got to comb all your baby hairs back. So I look like I ain't got no edges. Like it's just real crazy, and he's just still all up on me. Y'all know I'm known for my edges. I don't play with my edges. But with the stocking cap on, you know you got to brush your back, and that's when I was wearing the orange hair, so I had to brush everything back. So it was like not cute. It was not cute at all, and he was just still all up on me and kissing me and grabbing my booty, and I was like, oh, just the love.
You love me when I ain't got no edges.
Like he love me when he love me when the edges ain't right.
Toilet.
The edges was right. They was just slick too back. It was like, and the lighting didn't help.
Now, it's good to see a black family on TV that's not ratchet, that's being a true black family. I think we see so many reality shows that shows negativity,
Right.
I was very excited to see that y'all was on
Yeah,
the show.
and I mean, the good thing about it is we definitely have our ups and downs. We definitely have our arguments, but I think also it's about finding that solution and that balance and how we balance it all and balance one another. And I think that this will be a good show for, all couples, young Black couples, just love, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it shows that, okay, yeah, we can get into this argument. We could also drop it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't have to linger on like we have a kid,
How do
you
you
go in front of her.
how do you trust him? Because we live in this age where it's like, oh, you dating an NBA player, you just expect NBA players to do certain things or rappers to do certain things. How do you trust them?
All you got to do is have trust. That's it, and have security. I'm very, very secure with myself, with my relationship. I feel like you're gonna do what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to make that decision when you're in that position. It's like, do I do this or do I not? But we don't have those issues. We really don't.
Just the calm radio
And
version.
I think,
like, I'll kill you, nigga. Don't you play with me.
yeah, of course, I'll kill him. That nigga play with me. But I think also at the same time, you have to look at it this way. It is people that's really full blown being cheated on and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we argue, like, even our arguments is never about anything. It's never nothing about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's another way that's like easy to know when to just tone it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we don't have those kind of issues
Right.
at all. I mean, but don't get it twisted. Bitches try every day to make up rumors. Niggas try every day to make up rumors. But as long as when do we even have time? Like, that's really what it is. And I hate when you answer a certain question and it's just like, oh, these bitches be so in denial. And it's like, no, bitch, when do we have time? When do he have time? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really, after Fade is when I really start getting back on my busy shit. So it's like, bitch, when was you at his house? Because I was there. Junie was there. I'm trying to figure out when this went down. You said you was in this city. I was there too. Did we have a threesome, bitch? Because I don't remember you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out where you came from. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we don't feed into that.
I'm sure a lot of it is social media anyway. Like,
yeah, it really is. A lot of it is. I mean, all of it is, honestly, to be real. Like,
do you check his DMs?
no. We go through them together sometime, though.
Or
What about, does he
But
look
we
at,
got each other's passwords.
does he look at comments? Because I know people always comment, because obviously you pop in, everybody always talks about how you got perfect body goals. Does he ever see guys on there and be like, all right, he got to chill out, that's too much?
Nah. His favorite thing is like what's the point of niggas getting a girl that every nigga want, and then get mad when
niggas want
Right.
when niggas want to, you know what I'm saying? So he get it. He's just like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever get a chance to connect with Janet Jackson? Because you missed the show, right?
Got to meet her. Where you been?
I don't know. I
Been
missed
hiding
that
under
part.
a
I remember
rock?
I saw when she FaceTimed you or something.
Yeah, she FaceTimed me, and then I got to meet her in Detroit.
Word.
I'm so excited.
How was that?
It was so good. I cried again.
It
was
said,
just-
Mommy, why you crying? Why you sad?
Junie wasn't there, but it was just an amazing experience. She was just so lovely. She was so perfect. I was just like, like when you love a person so much, you don't even ask real questions. Like, I wasn't even myself. I think I was asking her like the dumbest shit ever, and I was so ashamed. I was so disappointed in myself.
Oh, trust me, I've been
After-
there.
do-over.
For real, yeah, it's like, can I get a do-over? Can I ask you how you was doing? Like, I was looking at her like, bitch,
I could see.
you are stunning. I just didn't know what to say.
You
I
are
was
say
like
that.
you are like a version of Janet Jackson. Remember that Pleasure
Just like-
Principle video?
Oh, yeah.
That was like the most poppin' Janet. I could see like, and
Love
then
that
you did
video.
a video, obviously, where it's just you dancing, and like not too many people could pull something like that off.
Yeah, she's one of my biggest inspirations. Like, I never been that stuck meeting somebody.
What
Like,
did
you know,
say to
when
her?
you'll cry and then you get normal.
Mhm.
But I was crying. I was just like, no, I didn't say anything. I was just like, oh my God. You are stunning. I gave her a shirt with my face on it. Like, I was just doing all types of weird shit. Like, I was just like, I was giving her Teyana merch. Like, my face was on it. I was just on the shirt like, I swear I had the Teyana Taylor shirt. Like, it was great. It was like, it looked like a concert tee, but it was just like me all over it. And I was like, girl, don't be afraid to wear it. You can wear it to bed. You can wear it to rehearsal. Whenever you want to wear it. Then I gave her some Fade to Fit merch too. And she actually wore it.
Dope.
I posted it. I was OD hype.
Did you at least tell her hi? When I met Prince, I couldn't even tell him hi.
I don't think I said hi.
You didn't say hi at all.
I gave her a hug. I was crying. I didn't say hi. I
Charlamagne
definitely
met-
didn't say hi. I was just like, like yeah, it was just.
Charlamagne met Prince, and what did you tell Prince? The first thing that came out your mouth?
I said, I grew up a Jehovah's Witness too.
Not even hi. Hey, how you doing? Excuse me.
That's love right
Hello?
there.
Prince, man, I'm like, nigga,
I'm a
what
Jehovah's
the
Witness too.
fuck?
Prince was
Nah,
like, what?
Prince
I didn't know I was gonna react like
Prince
that.
is the biggest person we've
That's
ever met
love.
ever.
I didn't know I was gonna react like
That-
that.
That's
Prince
real
was-
love. That's just that genuine, like when you love a person so much, you don't even know what to say. And it's like you want to do over. And then you think about all the things you could have said.
Right.
Like, I could have said, yo, can we get a song together? I didn't do no networking. I was like, me?
But
Not do no networking.
that's awkward though at a time like that to meet somebody and then you're
Nah,
like, oh,
you gotta
let's
shoot
do
your
a song.
shot. Shoot your
This
shot.
bird-
This
Fuck
bird
that.
asked for a picture.
Shoot
Like, can I
your
get a
shot.
picture with you, Prince?
With Prince, my nigga, why not?
And what
It's
did Prince
fucking
say?
Prince.
Prince said no.
What did Prince say?
He said, I don't take pictures. Matter of fact, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even know he was supposed. He was just walking through this building with 2 old white women.
It wasn't
Dead
2
ass
old white
serious.
women. They weren't old.
It was 2 old white
weren't
women,
old.
and it was 5 in the morning. I'm like, why is Prince here at 5 in the morning? Nobody knew he was gonna be here. And I'm like, oh shit.
I would have died.
Yeah.
It'd
And
be like that.
I took a picture of him when he walked off though, and
it disappeared.
And it disappeared. True story. It was in my phone. You know how it be in your phone? I showed everybody, and then like 5 seconds later, it just went black. It was
Probably
just a
them
black
2
square.
white old women that went up in there and swiped that shit out.
Now did you let Iman hear the album when it was done?
Yeah, let him. He writes with me.
Okay. Oh, he does.
Yeah, Iman got the pen.
Mm-hmm.
He helped write. What's the name? Summer 7.
Really?
So how come he wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna be on this song? I would feel like he would at least say, we gonna do something, a collabo.
But we always actually it'd be songs that he played. I'd be like, yo, can I get on there? Like I need to get on that. But he was on another record we were supposed to do together. But once Kanye came in and said he was gonna produce the whole album, we kind of like scrapped the whole album that we had. So we're just doing everything from scratch. And I literally been recording while he's been playing. So it hasn't even really been time to be like, yo, babe, hear the song, get on it. It is one song that I'm writing about Junie that I want him to get on.
Oh.
So it's gonna be dope.
I see you got the good music tattoo. That's a hell of a commitment.
Yeah.
So they better mother freaking promote this album.
You know what's
correctly.
crazy though? It wasn't even about like I think the part that that people get fucked up sometimes. This don't say good music, baby. It says getting out our dreams.
Yeah.
So it's one of them things where it's like that's what it is. You know, that's really what it is. And at the end of the day, I'm still getting out my dreams. You know, he gave me a hell of an opportunity, and you know, I'm taking it and doing what I'm supposed to be doing with it. You know what I'm saying? And now look at that angel, and you know, it's like Junie, like a little baby. Ain't like this is still an angel that was around when Junie was born, and it just means so many other things to me. Like even with the nail salon, like that's big for Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up in Harlem, we didn't really have the best nail salons. Like they did good nails, but it was like I wanted to create an unbiased atmosphere that gave opportunities to our youth, no matter what color, gender, size, race. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. So all that's still getting out my dreams. And having a child and having genuine love. Having a husband. Like that's all still every girl's dream. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it meant more to me just like than I'm signing good music. I'm about to get this tat. Like it was more, and it was a second chance. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like I knew this was my final stop. It was like after this, like God forbid anything go wrong, I'm not signing to another label. Like I ain't doing all that other extra shit. You know what I'm saying? And it just like I said, it's bigger than the label.
You just always seem so full. Like you seem good. You seem like
Thank you.
You just seem always content, and not content, but just full. Full is the word I'm looking for. You always seem full.
Yeah, I mean, especially since Junie, man. Like, it's just I don't know. It's like my skin just like do something when I think about her. It's like every day, she's so supportive. She's so pure. Like even when we did Fate and I had that cat face on, like that's one thing about Junie. She know her mommy. She know her mommy through it all. It don't matter. Like. She know her mommy, she love her mommy. And that's the most beautiful, like, feeling in the world, especially when you have millions of people and what their standard of beauty is or what they feel like is beautiful to them or, you know what I'm saying, to have to read all that shit every single day and then to go home to, you know, of course, not only my family and my husband, but this pure thing that's not just like, you just telling me that because you my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to believe that your mom or your husband just telling you that, you know, because they do genuinely think that you're beautiful. But it's one thing when, you know, kids is very honest.
Right.
It's either you got it or you don't, you know, and she's just always so pure, and she makes me feel like the most beautiful girl in the world. And that has also helped me a lot through the whole process, even with the album. Like, if I'm feeling down and I'm feeling frustrated with the label or whatever it is, I'm like, okay, let me relax myself. FaceTime Junie, and she brings me, like, that keeps me full. That keeps me calm. That keeps me sane.
Right. Is it hard to get these niggas to come to a black-owned nail salon in Harlem?
No. Actually, it's already time for another location.
Right.
It's like, honestly, like, our reviews on Yelp are like the 1 stars that when people are like, I wish we didn't give them a star, it's always complaints about the wait. Like, it'd be 8-hour waits.
Right.
Like, it's crazy. Like, the support has been amazing. And also, at the same time, it's a dope-ass salon in Harlem. Like, you know, you get a dope-ass salon, and with a dope-ass salon come with high-ass prices. It's still Harlem prices, very affordable, very reasonable, but it's still an experience. You know what I'm saying? And you're getting more than what you're actually, you know what I'm saying, paying for. It's it's so good. Like, y'all really got to come.
Tell them where it is again in Harlem.
On 137th and 7th Avenue.
And we look forward to seeing your show March 26th on VH1.
And
Is there a tour coming also?
Yeah, when I leaked this song with Charlamagne.
What you waiting on? Leak it right now. Envy will play it right
Matter of fact,
now.
yeah, let me press you right now while
Envy
we
will play
here.
it right now.
Envy, leak the
Nah.
song.
Let me press Envy. I got some shit for Envy, my nigga.
Go ahead. Go, T.
Cause I mean, yeah, you played maybe when I leaked it to y'all. But I just felt like I had to keep texting Charlamagne for you to play that shit. What's up? I got to do this again? I got to come up and press you?
You should just
What's
text
up?
Envy directly and every morning like everyone else.
He gonna change his number.
See, I
That's
used
what
to
you
press
gotta
me in the
do.
club before. Yeah, I just want to tell you that.
Yeah.
All the
Press
time.
him.
But just give me a record. That's all. Give me the record.
Nigga, play it.
I got it. Give it to me.
Nigga, you had the first record. Play
This
it.
one. I did
Shit.
play it.
Who's on the record?
Nobody actually.
Word.
Yo, I got this record called A Rose in Harlem, and it's hitting it all. I'm coming at everything.
When you gonna leak the record, T? Just leak it now. Kanye understand.
Envy gonna play it right now.
Y'all gonna play a record?
Right now.
Right
We in
now.
80
If you
markets,
want- let's leak
150
it.
countries. We can play it right now.
It. Don't hype me. Don't hype me. Don't hype me.
So wait, the song is A Rose in Harlem. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, it's called
A Rose in Harlem.
All right, so we're going to play that right now.
Somebody call Junie, man. Junie got the record.
And
man.
not
We
only
gonna get the
that,
record,
me,
man.
Envy, and Charlamagne.
Y'all gotta call Junie. Junie at the hotel with
Me,
all the
Envy, and
records.
Charlamagne coming to the nail salon to get our nails done.
Let me know. Y'all gotta get your feet done on the train. We got a whole
What?
A train in there.
What you mean a train?
We have a train in the salon. That's what I'm saying. The shit is really lit.
The decor.
Well, as soon as you give us that record, we'll blast off that record, and we appreciate you.
Heard you.
And we not playing with no Teyana Taylor music. We need good music. And you with Def Jam still? We need them to push the button when this album drops. Don't do it like you did 7, okay?
Yeah.
Because if not, I'm giving the whole label donkey today. Have you talked to Rosenberg yet?
Not yet.
Not yet? Rosenberg, you got to call Teyana in and put this game plan together,
There
okay?
you go.
We gotta put it together. And I appreciate y'all because y'all always be pressing niggas for me.
Always.
I'll be watching. Y'all always pressing niggas.
Well, there you have it. It's Teyana Taylor. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Come on, baby.
Why you
Teyana.
said
Teyana. I said
Wow.
Teyana.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Teyana. He always
messed
fuck my name up
everything up
every
just now.
time.
Teyana.
There you go.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.